Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm doing another Dollar Tree cleaning video for you guys, testing the Dollar Tree versus the name brand. If that sounds like something you'd want to watch, stick around, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump right on in. One disclaimer I will give before I start: just know your home before you try any of these things. Yes, I'm a random person on the internet telling you these products are good. I know my home, I know where I'm using them, and I have read the bottles completely before testing them in my home. Know where you're testing them, don't put them on unfinished paint walls, things like that. Just use your own discretion when you're watching videos like these of product testing. Read your bottles first. Let's go ahead and run through the products. We have some dishwasher packs, a shoe eraser, some of that poo smell stuff, some paper towels, some mold and mildew cleaner, the foaming glass spray because this is supposed to be fantastic, some dusters, their version of a scrub daddy, some laundry detergent because this was recommended, as well as this is supposed to be phenomenal, as well as that. And then I did buy one of these. It's their broom setup where you just buy the pole and then you could buy the mop, the broom, the duster head, whatever you want. And I'm gonna try this one. The first one we're gonna test is a shoe eraser. This is what it looks like. It is said to be single use, but it has an orange side and a white side. You clean with the orange side and you buff it out with the white side. You wet this like a magic eraser. My daughter's school shoes are not in the best condition anymore after the first only 2 weeks of school, but I'm gonna test it on these. Side-by-side comparison. This one's still really, really dirty all around the white. And here it is, all clean. It does work really well, but I'm just telling you, it is one-time use because that is just the damage from one shoe. So yeah, one-time use, but definitely works. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is the dishwasher packs. This is a set of 10 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I personally use Cascade Platinum to be more specific. This for a 14 pack is $4.94 in Walmart. So, or you could just get like the regular, and that one is like a 25 count for the same price. 10 count for $1, 25 for $4.98, and these work so good, but we're gonna try. This is a load of dishes I ran last night. I do not rinse my dishes before I put them in here at all. And with the Cascade Platinum, you can tell there is nothing on any of my dishes, nothing stuck on my plates, stuck on my bowls, absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna empty this, reload it, and try the same thing, not rinsing my dishes beforehand and using the Dollar Tree pack. Here are the dirty ones. You can tell I did not rinse them at all. You can see nastiness on everything in there. So I'm gonna run this the same way I normally would with my Cascade. And so you can tell that I'm using the Dollar Tree. This is what my Cascade ones look like. This is the Dollar Tree one that's going in for this load. And I'm just running it on a normal cycle with hot water and a heat dry like I always do. Finished. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Now, it looks like everything is off. Everything is clean. This little bowl was disgusting when I put it in there. It's clean. This had coffee in the bottom. That's clean. All of those bowls were disgusting and there's nothing on them whatsoever. Metal bowl, nothing in there. So yeah, the dishwasher packs work really well. The next one we're gonna talk about is the toilet spray. No, I am not testing this one on camera. Sorry, you're just gonna take my word for it. But this, I will tell you how it worked for our family and what it smells like in the bottles. This one is $1. It is the exact same scent as this one that I have previously purchased, which I know works well and smells really good. This is $9.97 for this bottle. $1 and almost a $9 difference between these two. So let's test it. So basically, it is lavender vanilla, and they don't smell identical. I will say that. This one is a lot stronger and has almost like a lemon behind it too. This one smells really weak, and there is an ounce difference between these bottles too. This is a 1 ounce, this is a 2 ounce. I changed my mind how I'm gonna test these for you guys. I'm a big fan of Good Mythical Morning, and I remember a while ago, they tested a lot of these and they just used a potty and put some really nasty smelling stuff in it, and then they could smell that. That's what I'm gonna do in my guest bathroom with some tuna to test these. The weirdest experiment I have done for you guys yet, but honestly I had a little bit of fun with it. Seriously, neither one of these I could smell the tuna coming out of that toilet at all. I literally just smelled like whichever one of these was in the bowl. It's fantastic, definitely worth $1. This was stronger, was better, a lot more pleasant. Is it worth, I mean, if you break it down, this is an ounce, this is 2 ounces, so technically this is $5 for this amount. Honestly, I would, yeah, but either one, still really good. And you guys know how strong smell that is. That's why I'm keeping it closed again. So yeah, if I couldn't smell it down there, it's definitely gonna cover anything else. The next one I'm gonna talk about is their version of the Scrub Daddy. It's just called their scrubber. It has the same texture. This is my Scrub Mommy, obviously, but that just means this has the sponge side, so just microwave. Sorry, okay. But that just means it has this little scrub side on here, but this is the side we're talking about and the only side I'm gonna use anyways. So this versus this, it has no holes or anything for you to put spoons and things like that through like this one advertises, and this one was the $1. This one retails for almost $3.50 at Walmart or Target. Dirty Nasty pot right here. I'm gonna use a normal Scrub Mommy on half and the Dollar Tree one on the other half with just some normal Blue Dawn. Does it work as advertised? Yes. Does it have all the same features and do as much as one of these? No. Is it worth $1? Absolutely. If you want to, you can cut your own little face in it. I mean, that's up to you. But is it worth $1 for scrubbing your house? Sure, it works really well. So yeah, I'd say buy this. Next one we're gonna run into is their Mop Broom system. The pole is $1, and then any of these that you wanna put on it is a separate $1. I got the Duster Wet Dry Mop Head. It basically just Velcros to this. You could take them off, you can clean them, but it does say that it works. It's microfiber, it loosens dirt, absorbs dust, works on all flooring types. We shall see. Not gonna lie, I kind of like this thing. Like, look at how much is on it. It picked up all the dog hair. It's not shaking out or anything. Oh, well, right there, I lost a little piece of the actual white part. Yeah, these things do fall out. They do make a mess. I don't know how long you would get out of this thing, but you can put like a Swiffer wet cloth or dry cloth on it and clip it into these. So that also benefits too, but yeah, this one works. The next one I'm gonna test is the laundry detergent. This was highly recommended. I did try to get the pods. They do sell the pods. It's a 10 pack for $1. I couldn't find it, so I just picked this one. It smelled the best, so that's just kind of why I went with it. And I will be testing it today against the other liquid I have, which again is still Tide. It's free and clear. I use this on like my microfibers, but I use Tide Pods on the regular. The original Tide Pods are a 16 count for $4.94 at Walmart, and it would be a 10 pack of pods or a bottle that is, how many ounces? 64 ounces for the $1. To test it, I get to have a little fun. To clean microfiber rags completely white, nothing on them whatsoever. They've already been laundered by me. I'm going to mess them both up with some really gross things and throw them in my wash, one with the Dollar Tree and then one with the Tide after that. washing it with other towels just to give it a little more weight in there and so it'd be a little more realistic like a wash. But there's the gross one. And this, which by the way, does not have a pour spout. Just keep that in mind, no pour spout. And then just a speed. One does have to wait for the other one to go, and since this stuff can really stain, and I just want to give it the better chance, I am putting the Tide against the one that is gonna have to sit here and wait 30 minutes, but that was just my own personal preference. We'll still know if it works well or not. Dollar Tree one is finished. Everything came out except the mustard, but the barbecue sauce and the grape juice are out, but that mustard did not budge. Not gonna lie, same towels are in there, they're gonna go again. The one with the mustard on it is gonna go this time with the Tide, and the one that's been sitting for a half an hour is going. And I'm putting the same amount of the Tide that I put of the Dollar Tree stuff in there. And running it on the exact same speed wash. This one, still bright yellow mustard stain. And a bright yellow mustard stain. As well as other things, they're both clean, they both smell nice. It got the grape juice, got the barbecue sauce, but that mustard, neither one of them touched it, so I mean, does it wash laundry? Yes. Does it fight stains? Absolutely not. Now let's talk paper towel. I've always been curious. This is a Dollar Tree roll, $1, pretty decent size. I'm comparing it to Walmart and to Bounty. These are the Walmart, they come in a 2-pack. This is $1.98, so technically it is cheaper than this, $1 a roll, less than $1 a roll, but it is smaller rolls than the Dollar Tree one. So there's the first one we're comparing. Now the Bounty, these rolls are, yes, much bigger. It does have to come in a 2-pack. I could not find the 1-pack of this kind. It is $4.64 for this 2-pack. So well over $2 a roll for the Bounty. The best way I could think to test this to show you its strength and durability is I'm going to put water on my dining room table across it, the same amount. I think I'm gonna do either an ounce or 2, and then go with each paper towel and redo it each time and see if it picks up all the water and if it starts to break down the paper towel. Also, I did just add some blue food coloring to the water, that way when it is on the paper towel, we can actually see it and it's not like I'm cheating or anything. It will be fully visible. One ounce of fluid on each one. I kept the paper towels to show you how many I had to use to clean up the mess. This right here is the initial 2, and then 2 more, and then 2 more. This is the Dollar Tree. This is the Walmart. It took me the initial 2, which are still really soggy, and then 1 extra, which is really soggy, to get it all cleaned up. Then the Bounty, the original 2 took all of it. I literally just did this one to get the last little round of blue off of my table. But this only took 2, that took 3, that took 6. All right, we are in the master bathroom to test the next one. That is the Mold and Mildew LA Totally Awesome. I've heard there is another one that is better. I wasn't sure. I didn't hear anything about either one until I'd already bought this. So this is the one we're gonna try. Spot we are testing it on, down here in the corners by my sliding glass door, and then all the way along the bottom, like right there, and right over there. That's where we're gonna test it. Take your luck on this one. Not even worth the $1, I'm telling you right now. This right here says fast acting. That I let sit for a good 5 or 6 minutes. That still wasn't fast acting enough. And I used a scrubber, and the bottle right there clearly says rinse or wipe away. Yeah, no, don't even spend the $1. Moving into the glass cleaner, this one was highly recommended. I have done another glass cleaner, which was fantastic from the Dollar Tree. This one is the foaming glass cleaner. I couldn't find an equivalent at Walmart or anywhere like that, so we're going with good old Windex. This bottle, $2.97. I am gonna test both of these. I did mess up the mirror in the front with as much water spots and fingerprints as I could, and I am going to do this on my stainless because, as you know, I clean my stainless steel with glass cleaner, but I'm keeping Method completely out of it. Love this for glass. Not even lying, hands down, love this for the glass. Not so much on the stainless. I went back over it, the whole thing with just this, and you can see streaks, but you can see streaks with the Windex too. So honestly, neither one for the stainless steel, but this for glass, absolutely. Next one we're gonna talk about is the duster. That is this one right here. It comes with the wand and only 2 other dusting things. The closest equivalent I could find at Walmart, there was a 360 kit like that one is, but it was $5.97, but it does come with the wand and 6 dusters. I went with this one from Walmart. It is just the original duster kit that's closest to Swiffer or to that. This was $2.97, and it does have 5 dusters and the stick in there. The area in my house that has the most dust is always behind my TVs, so I'm just gonna literally walk around my house, one in one hand, one in the other, clean behind all of my TVs, and then just show you what they look like and if they're actually trapping the dirt and dust and if it actually took it off at all. Okay, I just wanna give you a before shot so you can see them clean before I go. I just did everywhere in my house I could think of, half with this and half with this, and honestly, they both did really, really well. Even the Dollar Tree one, you could see everything stuck in there. I shook them around and like nothing's really coming out, nothing. So I do think this is worth the $1, but the fact that it only comes with 2 replacement heads would be the problem. Well, 1 replacement head. That would be a problem, but the stick was fine to work with and everything. So is it worth the $1? Yes. Would I still want more refills to have access to? Yeah. The next one I'm gonna talk about is Pine Glow. It is the Dollar Tree's equivalent of Pine Sol. Now this is a 40-ounce bottle. They sell for $1, and I do have the actual Pine Sol that I'm gonna be testing it against. This is a 48-ounce bottle, and I paid $3.48 for this at Walmart. They both claim to be antibacterial. Most people use Pine Sol on the floor, and that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm not actually gonna bring out the mop and bucket and deal with all that. I made a deliberate mess on the floor with one of my daughter's applesauce little packet things, and I will use just a little bit in each container, diluted with water with a microfiber to clean it up. I had to give it a minute and let it dry because one main thing when I'm mopping, I don't like streaks on my tile. It really bugs me, and neither one of these left a streak, and it didn't do any like weird feel to my tile either. You know what I'm talking about when you walk on tile after it's been mopped and sometimes it's sticky or just weird? This didn't do that with either bottle. Also, I am not really a Pine Sol person. I prefer like a lemon cleaner like the Lysol for my antibacterial because I don't really like the smell of pine. However, it does do a great job, and it's not a very overpowering smell. And this one from the Dollar Tree did just as good, took the mess off, didn't leave any streaks. The smell is actually even more mild than the Pine Sol 2, which I did enjoy. So either way, absolutely worth it. The last product I'm going to test came recommended in the comment section, and I tried to find this at Walmart, Target. I tried to find it elsewhere. I only got it at the Dollar Tree. That is this blue Ajax cleaner. You can get their soap and like the powdered stuff at Walmart and stuff. This was not what was recommended. This specific bottle. I am going to dilute it as it says on the back, but I will tell you it wants a gallon of water to only 2 ounces of this. So basically, I know none of you are going to follow that. No one ever does. So it's going to be diluted to this, but most people go a little heavy-handed. Just saying, I am following the bottle. But she did say she uses it all over her house, her floors, her walls, her counters, everything. She even puts it in the laundry with her clothes for some stains and things like that. So I'm going to try this on the walls, the floors, my countertops, several places just to see if it lives up to the hype. This stuff, magical, not even gonna lie. However, nowhere on it does it say that it disinfects, and the only uses it has on it is floors, bathrooms, and walls. So again, take that with your own discretion. But I did very few places, and that water is just murky and disgusting. So I can only imagine if I did my entire tile floor or something like that, because it picks up dirt real well. But that is gonna do it for this one, guys. There were some winners, there were some losers. I'm telling you right now, I would not buy that mold and mildew cleaner again. If you just handed it to me, it ain't even worth the $1. It's not even worth free. It's garbage. But some of these were fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will be doing another Dollar Tree video in the future, so if you guys have any suggestions, drop them down below. I always love testing products that you guys want me to try, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.